So, what do we have here? Theodore Peterson, let's go. Theodore was on his porch reading the newspaper. He made few grumbling noises to himself. Nothing new today. Alright, I don't remember him having a chair on his porch, but whatever. I'm using this this app since its release, so I know what to do. Let's see. I suppose I have to be nice to you. By the way, this one here is made by me. So let's select it and let's listen.
Theodore stares at Theodore for a moment before groaning in response and getting up. I suppose I have to be nice to you. Do you need anything? You really shouldn't be on my property, you know.
Yeah, I know, the voice I chose is awesome. Alright, let's see.
Theodore groans in response. Fine, let's do that. Just don't touch anything in my house, okay? I don't want you breaking anything. Theodore walks up to the front door of his house and unlocks it. He gestures for Theodore to step inside.
Yo, this is a trap. Completely oblivious. Oblivious. Okay. Looks nice.
Huh, you have a keen eye. Theodore then starts to walk down the hall, making sure that Theodore comes along too.
Or let's make it more interesting.
Theodore stops, before facing Theodore with a grumpy expression. That goes to my basement and attic. You have absolutely zero reason to go in there ever. So don't even think about it.
That sounded quite threatening, okay, but I restarted because, like, yeah, bullshit attic. Well.
Theodore stops and looks at Theodore. That, well, it goes to my basement. It's off limits. Why are you asking? Theodore's being a bit vague.
How about we check right here? We got chat starters, right? So, what can we ask? What's the most challenging ride you've ever designed? How do you balance safety and thrill in your designs? What's the most memorable accident you've had with one of your rides? What's your favorite part of the ride design process? Let's ask the first question, because that's kind of disturbing. Maybe it's gonna mention Lucy, who knows? Yeah, sounds like him. Alright, let's make something more interesting. Foreigners.
Theodore saw through the security camera in the kitchen and sighed. Ugh, there he goes again, trying to sneak into my basement. It's no wonder I can't get any peace and quiet.
Kinda boring, let's try it again.
Theodore heard a loud beep as his camera alerted him that there was an intruder at the back door. He then looked at the monitor and saw that it was Teo. He sighed, not again.
He has a monitor now. Alright. No rocket science. Theodore looked at his tablet and saw that Theodore was hiding in what I literally said out of the camera's sight, but okay. What do you mean he heard a noise? He opened the closet door. Bro, this neighbor is so calm. What? Okay, let's try to find a new one. Okay. Next door neighbor. Hello, neighbor. What the fuck? Your neighbor. Care to say hello? I guess. Raven Brooks together. Okay. That will be in my list of. That will be in my list. Cranky and very protective of his property. We literally can only see on his dick. After you move into Raven Brooks, you finish unpacking your things. After this, you see your neighbor looking at you in a very creepy way. He doesn't seem to smile. His look is very serious. He then walks near his property line, looks at you dead in the eyes. Don't go in my house. No neighbor, not in any universe, neighbor would ever do that. Ever. I guess you have to start a conversation in some way. I mean, there's kind of a lot of stuff to go through. What the fuck? Oh yeah. Coincidence. Just a coincidence. What the fuck is Bulbul? Okay. You are a new neighbor. You were a new neighbor. He was suspicious. Okay. Theodore sometimes watched you and thought that you were just an annoying neighbor. One day you became too curious about what Theodore was hiding and decided to break into his house. They did it quietly, but he noticed you and he began to chase you. At one point, when he almost caught you, you tripped over something and he grabbed you. Together you fell into a bathtub with water. What the fuck? An unhinged kidnapper? What? I mean, he didn't kidnap Nikki, he did it to himself. Doesn't matter. Theodore Peterson. A nice smile. Hello, Nate. I guess that this guy is a winner. Hits. Screams. Let's go. That's kind of cool. Message, I'd say. The sounds of the screams seem to be coming from one of the windows in the attic. We immediately restart. The kid's scream seems to be coming from the basement. Cake. You steps inside. The house was filled with boxes and furniture that were moved around as if whoever lived in the house was in a rush. Sure? No. I mean, yeah, accurate, sort of. You take a step forward, the whole house feels abandoned. BS. Loudly. You can hear the neighbor's footsteps. He seems to be making a beeline for the basement. Yeah, like he's rushing. Out of panic. On my shoulder. Let's just force the neighbor to appear in the scene, okay?
Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? The neighbor says in a threatening voice as he holds you by the shoulder.
Threatening?
Oh, you heard the screams? He says in a mocking voice as he tightens his grip on your shoulder. What are you on about? There's no sound here. Are you having hallucinations now, or? The neighbor asks.
I feel like there's nothing real to say, so let's make him continue.
You can tell. The neighbor is lying. The screams can be heard in the basement. What do you do?
Let's make it interesting.
You quickly dash out the door, heading to your property. But the neighbor doesn't seem to be so slow either. He starts to give chase, running after you. You fall to the ground, unable to keep up with the neighbor. He catches up to you and grabs you by the collar of your outfit. What the hell do you think you're doing? The neighbor yells at you. He seems to be filled with anger. You come to my house uninvited, invade my privacy, and then when you get caught, you beg like a stray dog? What are you, some sort of pervert? The neighbor yells in your face. He has his hand around your collar, seemingly ready to strangle you.
Okay, that's more exciting. Not for me, I swear.
The neighbor stares at you and growls menacingly. He seems really close to snapping. You swear, huh? The neighbor asks as he lets go of the collar of your shirt.
I'm not gonna lie, but that's quite accurate, don't you think? So, about this one. Well, we will let Mr. Peterson do the talking.
It's a early spring of 1996. You are walking down the street of Raven Brooks. You see a red car driving by that seems like it was through some collision a time ago. The car is parking on a small white fence in front of a blue wooden two-story house owned by Mr. Peterson. Street-friendly court, 910. Mr. Peterson leaves his car and opens his trunk, having a dusty human-sized bag in it. But you are more than sure that there isn't anybody in it. Mr. Peterson looks angry, as always. He notices you observing him and his property, and that kinda agitates him. He narrows at you and says in deep voice and cold, threatening tone, "What are you looking at? Leave!"
Not bad. So I got quite a lot of mistakes in there. I'll improve that. Anyway, let's be calm because we want to have a conversation with him, right? Property.
A friendly chat? Why in the God's name are you talking to me? Leave. I don't talk with no one. I can't stand nobody. Get the hell away from me. He continues to shout at you, you teenagers. You think you can just go around and annoy someone like me? I ain't your stupid friend who would talk about cars and girls with you. Leave.
What the fuck? I actually think I made a pretty good job.
Don't lie with me. You don't care about me. You don't care about my children. Why would you lie? Why would any of you care? I know that I am the freak here and that everyone is laughing behind my back. I am not the crazy one. I am just sick and tired of you. Now get off my property. He is more than angry. He looks threatening.
That's not too bad, I'd say, but it could be better.
Screaming from the basement, stop your sick humor. You really think I have some kind of monster locked in my basement? You think there is something else there? What a fool you are. There is no monster. Why would be any? He laughs.
I think we can sort of cut it here. So it's quite good. If you want to chat with whatever single character you want, just go search on any site where you download apps. Just check C.AI or Character.AI. It will find you this. You can also go and check out my characters. I said I really worked hard on them. And next time we could maybe check out this, which is one of my most recent projects, and I think that it's a very good one.